Hello and welcome, everybody. I am Bonnie Bruder, host of the Ask Bonbon Show, and I have a question for you. Are you an author or a speaker or inventor or entrepreneur or coach, or just somebody with an incredible story of overcoming adversity in life and looking for a creative way to get your message in front of millions of people? Well, as I said, I'm Bonnie Bruder, and I'm host of the Ask Bonbon Show, which is a TV show that airs here in New York City on the Lifestyle Channel and is syndicated nationwide, amongst many other things that I'm going to tell you about in just a minute. But I am also an author, a speaker, an entrepreneur, an inventor. I was a yoga instructor, a nutrition coach, an Ironman triathlete, and many other things. But before I hosted my own TV show, I really struggled. I mean, constantly trying to figure out a way to get my message out to the masses. I literally spent tens of thousands of dollars of my own money and hundreds of hours on courses, on marketing campaigns, techniques, SEO, writing press releases, articles, blogging, you name it. I really tried it, and it always seemed to fail. Can you relate to that? Well, the good news is that I did find something that works, and now you can too. So let me explain. Every time you turn around, there just seems to be some new type of opportunity, whether it's TV, radio, podcasting, blogging, articles. I mean, you can literally spin in circles all day long, 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, just trying to learn and implement all of it, right? Well, the good news is that you don't have to. What do I mean by that? There is an answer, a solution, and it works. It's called transmedia. If you're familiar with the term, you know what I'm talking about. And if you're just learning it now, it simply means multiple media platforms to get your message out to the masses. Urban Dictionary defines it as a convergence of multiple forms of media to tell a story, either simultaneously or asynchronously. And this is what the Ask Bonbon Show offers. We are a transmedia platform that gets your story out to a matrix of media outlets to get you massive exposure. So how does it work? You may be asking yourself, right? If I was on your end, I would be. Well, the first step is that we book you on an upcoming segment of the Ask Bonbon Show. Now, just a little bit about our show. We air here in New York on the Lifestyle Channel, and we are a motivation and inspiration-based show. So our mission, we feel our tagline says it all, which is real conversations about what matters most. We bring you the people and the tools to create you. And so we film you on one of our shows. It will be a 7-minute segment. And then, of course, we air that here on the Lifestyle Network. And then we have a full-service production and editing team that, conducts your interview. It produces a fully edited segment that you can use in your own marketing materials. And let me tell you, if you've ever tried to produce high production value media or video footage, you know how crazy expensive that can be, right? Usually upwards of $5,000 just for that one piece alone. But then we take your show, as I said, we air it twice on the Lifestyle Network, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. Your show is then syndicated through multiple cable channels throughout the U.S. I mean, we can't even track sometimes how many networks your show will air on. And then your show is sent to multiple cable channels, as I said. It airs throughout the next year, and that exposure becomes exponential. From there, we have a team of marketers that convert that segment into many different formats, hence the term transmedia. So first, a press release is written about your show and about who you are, and then sent to over 300 media outlets. Next, we post it on our blog, which is highly tagged with SEO and terms to really drive traffic and exposure. And then we post on all of the major social media channels, okay? So the Facebooks, the Instagrams, Twitter, Tumblr, and especially the ones that distribute videos that include Google Hangouts, YouTube, both our channel and then YouTube programming, Hulu.com, Amazon.com, and many others that are gaining mass exposure. And then we also send a dedicated email blast to our list of over 10,000 right now, but growing by the day, opt-in subscribers. And again, this is really just the beginning of the promotions and the exposure that we get you. So then our team takes your 7-minute segment, the interview, and literally we have a patented software that cuts it into about 100 different 30-second video clips. and we post that to YouTube and Google, and it's all keyword tagged, and we can pretty much get you onto the first page of Google within the first 10 minutes that those videos are launched. So that is incredible exposure. Again, if you've ever tried to, do that yourself, you can spend tens of thousands of dollars trying to get that kind of exposure. And then we have a couple of key strategic partnerships where we also syndicate your content. So the first one is with Autopilot Your Business, and they post all of the segments on multiple different medias, including social media sites, blogs, article sites, Tumblr again, Instagram, and many, many others. As well as each week, their whole goal is to drive traffic to that episode. We also are working in partnership with Jodder, which converges multiple forms of media. They house all of our episodes, and they then take that out to the masses, and they have a very unique way that they can get you lots and lots of exposure. But we don't stop there. We then take your interview clip and we post it in our online university, which is called Create You. And this then becomes part of our seminar series, and it remains evergreen. It remains there forever, so that all of our viewers and all of our subscribers that are a part of the Create You University can watch your content, watch your brand over and over and over again. So we have truly mastered the formula, and the transmedia matrix that we have created will definitely get you massive exposure. So why would we do this, right? A little bit about me. I didn't get to tell you in the beginning. I was so excited to tell you about the opportunity. I am somebody who has had a 20-year career, believe it or not, in the human potential movement. I worked with Tony Robbins for 10 of those years. I was hand-trained by him, and then I toured the world, and I coached over 7,000 of his clients in multiple countries around the world. I also worked for other celebrity trainers such as Christopher Howard, Alex Mandossian, who's a very popular marketer, Harvey Mackay, who wrote the Swim with the Sharks series. And I share all of this with you because over that 20 years, I was able to meet some of the most incredible people, from Muhammad Ali, Larry King, Rudy Giuliani, pretty much every author and speaker that has a book that you may have by your nightstand. And what I realized is that there was a definite need to get these stories out, to share this in a way that you and I and somebody watching, YouTube could get this great information that I've been privy to over the last 20 years. And so that is why the Ask Bonbon Show was created. Simply put, we interview incredible people with incredible stories, and we share that with other people that really need to get that content. So the name Ask comes from the Socratic method. It's all about asking you about your mission, who you are, what you do. And Bonbon comes from the fact that that is a nickname I've never been able to slip, and now that I'm an auntie to so many of my friends' babies, it's come back with a vengeance. So therefore, the Ask Bonbon Show was formed. So who is this opportunity for? Well, this is really for authors, for speakers, for entrepreneurs. We interview a lot of top CEOs from tech companies and other industries. It's for famous athletes, professionals, trainers, coaches, teachers, really anyone who has overcome any type of obstacle in life and has an incredible story to share that will move and inspire others. So how much does this cost? You might be asking yourself. I know I would be. I'm a businesswoman, and that is an excellent question. So obviously, with everything I've shared with you today, we put a tremendous amount of production time, energy, value, effort, and money into producing all of these segments, as well as the marketing piece and providing you with a finalized episode that you can use in your marketing. So really all we ask our guests is simply to cover the studio production cost and the editing. And so again, if you've tried to do any of these pieces yourself, you know you can spend tens of thousands of dollars. And all that we're asking is you cover that one piece, and then we're going to take it from there, and we're going to use our transmedia matrix and really market the heck out of your piece so that you can get your story out to the people that really need to hear it. And so just to recap, we have created this incredible transmedia opportunity. We provide you with television airing. We provide you with national syndication where your show will air on multiple channels. We create you podcasts. We create you social media and SEO firestorm really to drive traffic to your message and your content, as well as making it evergreen and housing it in our online university. And with partnerships like Autopilot Your Business and Sweet Media, Jotter, we make this a tremendous opportunity for you to literally exponentially reach new clients, new customers, new people that really are looking for your service. So what's next? How do you enroll? Well, the first thing is, unfortunately, we can't take everybody. So that's the bad news, if there is any. But what we find is that most people that have found this opportunity and have stuck with this long usually are a pretty good fit. So the first step is just to simply register below, click below, and purchase the segment. And then what we will do is we will have one of our production assistants call you. They will do just a basic intake interview. If for any reason you weren't the right fit, they'll immediately refund your purchase price. But again, we've never found that to be the case. Generally, we find most people to be quite fascinating and interesting. And with a little bit of training, we can usually polish your message into an amazing, amazing interview. And so you simply purchase that, then one of our production assistants will contact you. We will give you the opening segment dates. Now, we film here in New York, so if you're able to come to the studio, great. If you are nationwide, that's no problem. We can do a very high-quality Skype interview, and we will get you scheduled for your segment. From there, it takes about 3 to 4 weeks for us to get you the edited version. And then the moment that we have that, the firestorm, the transmedia matrix goes into place. And so your show will start airing, it will start podcasting, and will literally start to get you tons and tons of exposure. So don't wait. We only do, of course, 52 shows a year, so there is a limited amount of spaces. But again, we do our best to help anybody that is, looking to get their message out. So thank you so much for being here. Make sure you register below. Just click on the Register Now button. Again, you will get you registered. Our production team will contact you within the next 48 hours and will get you scheduled for your segment. This has been Bonnie Bruder from the Ask Bonbon Show, and I look forward to hearing your real conversation that matters most and to bring you the people, and the tools that are looking for it most. Bye for now.